time is now 6:16 and it's time for What's Trending. It may not feel like it, but Christmas is coming. This is the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. The 79-foot, 12-ton Norway spruce is already being prepped for its trip to New York City. Once in New York, the tree will be wrapped in 50,000 multicolored lights and crowned with a crystal star. And you can see the tree lighting right here on NBC on Wednesday, December 1st. And this will be the first time ever the 30 Rock Christmas tree will come from a state of Maryland.
That is very cool to see there. I mean, that's the first time for Maryland, and also a treasured tradition of not only New York, but I say across America to see the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree getting lit up every year, and always really cool to just welcome in the holiday season. And I think I'm going to count Thanksgiving here as being part of the holiday season. It's safe to say it's here, whether we like it or not. It is here, and many people traveling in a few weeks too to be with families. So a lot of excitement going on for that, and of course trees will be going up soon, if not already. I know some people that have put them up already, and I got my eye on those people because it's too early, if you ask me.
And I've actually seen the Rockefeller Christmas tree in person. We went during Thanksgiving of like maybe 2 Christmases ago before the pandemic, and it is just even more gorgeous in person. You really got to go and see it in person for yourself, because seeing it on TV, it's magical and spectacular as the Macy's Day Parade is, but it's just something else just to be there in person with like all the intricate little details of all the ornaments and all the lights and everything. It just really makes you feel festive in Christmas.
Okay, I also gotta ask you this question, since you said you've seen the tree. Did you stop by Studio 1A to see the Today Show?
I did. So we always would stop, and we actually did a studio tour of all of the different ones. So we got to see Jimmy Fallon's and SNL and everything too.
Now I'm very jealous because that's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I want to see those studios, and honestly, I'm going to be biased here at Studio 1A. I mean, it's really cool to see the history through the years of that studio, and where they put the Today Show on every morning, which you'll see in about an hour or so on our airwaves too. So it's always cool to see all this cool stuff, and the Christmas tree right across the street from it.
Yeah,
so
it's perfect.
It's even better. So if you hope to go to New York, that's one place you should check out. Maybe go bananas over it, just like our next story. Americans are going bananas for actual bananas. The fruit was the most popular grocery item delivered by Uber Eats over the past year. That's interesting. That's according to the latest cravings report from the rideshare company. Just in September, Uber Eats said it delivered more than 12 tons of bananas, and alcohol is also high on the list. That honestly does not surprise me, with the top orders being large margaritas, White Claw hard seltzer, and Corona. And I'm sorry, I gotta laugh here. I wonder if Corona may have something to do, because earlier on in the pandemic, some people actually believed that
people weren't buying Corona because of the coronavirus.
They thought Corona was causing a coronavirus. Obviously not true. I've never tried the beer though.
It's really good, especially with the lime.
Yeah, I'm just not a beer person. This is kind of who I am. I've tried some beers like what my dad drinks, and I gotta keep it clean for TV, but it tastes terrible, to put it nicely.
Well, do you like bananas? I have a banana almost every single day. It's just such an easy fruit. It's not messy. It's pretty clean and concise and everything like that.
I actually don't like bananas either. It's not because of the flavor, but texture. Some textures of fruit I just can't do. It makes me gag. It's just who I am. But I like flavor. Like I can eat applesauce, and of course banana flavored this. If the flavor's there but not the texture,
so what's your go-to fruit that you love, that you can eat every day if you had to for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
I would say pineapple.
I don't even know if I even like any fruit, but
apples?
Yeah.
Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries.
I'm a terrible person. I know.
Oh,
I love my vegetables like asparagus and everything else.
You need to get some more fruit in your diet.
Well, tell that to my taste buds.
Well, anyway, something with dogs, which is super exciting. Researchers have doggedly discovered the potential meaning behind the popular puppy pose. And you know, the one that's adorable with a little head tilt when the dog perks his ears and cocks his head to the side? Well, the new study suggests it may be the pup's way of processing relevant, meaningful stimuli when you break down the Barkology. And it basically means that your dog might be trying to focus, or it's recalling information from memory, like the name of their favorite human or toy. Oh, that's so cute. And the furry facts were published last week by the Hungarian researchers in a scientific journal called Animal Cognition. And it's the first study that examines the reason for a head tilting in dogs.
Oh,
Isn't that so
that's interesting.
sweet?
Because yeah, you hear about it all the time. Dogs tilting their heads, and now we're kind of learning a little bit more about it.
It's kind of like they're like perking up. They're like, "What are you saying?" They're
Wait,
trying
what?
to process it.
I think us humans probably do that a lot too, because they're like, "What? What did you say?"
Or like when you say like treat, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I recognize that word. I know like I need to sit for my treat now." So.
Just like I know food, I think we all turn our head towards food, right?
Exactly.
So it'll be, I mean, food wins whenever, regardless of animal or human. So interesting to say the least.